keep going, you can do it. Hi, boys and girls, let's cheer Lion on. He's practicing his running again. Come on, Lion, you can do it. Whew, he's finished. Lion, you have just beaten your personal best. Well done. And I did that because you were all cheering me on. Thank you. You supported me. You're my friend. And you're my friend too, Ginger. Yeah, and you're my friend too, Lion. And welcome to this week's episode of KidsTV, Running the Race with Jesus.
This is Kylie. She's my favourite chicken and I love her so much. It's brilliant that we can love things, but sometimes we can love things too much. We can love them more than we love God, and that's not what God wants. Today I'm going to tell you a story about three friends and how they were able to love God more than anything else. Hi, I'm Mel, and today I'm going to tell you a story from the book of Daniel in the Bible. We're going to look at chapter 3 together. It's called the fiery furnace, and a furnace is a very hot fire. God had given the people a land of their own. He'd let them have kings, and he'd protected them from their enemies. But as the years went by, the people and the kings forgot about God. And when they did, things started to go wrong. Many years after God gave them their land, there was a great, powerful king, a bad king, of a place called Babylon. His armies came and captured God's people, and they took them back to Babylon. One day, the king had a huge golden statue made of one of his gods, a pretend god, and he ordered everyone, including all of God's people, to come and see it. They all got together. When my musicians play, everyone is to bow down and worship this God, he declared. The music played and everyone bowed down. Everyone except three friends called Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. When the king heard about these three friends from God's people, he was furious. He was so angry. If you will not worship the great God of Babylon, then you will be thrown into a fiery furnace, he said. Our God can help us, the three men replied. And even if he doesn't, we won't worship the pretend God. The king ordered that the fire be made even hotter than normal. Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego were bound. They were tied together by their hands and their feet, and they were thrown into the flames. The king looked and watched to make sure that his punishment was working. But he gasped. He could see four men walking around in the furnace, in the flames, and one of them looked like an angel. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, he cried, come out! The men walked out. They were not burned. They didn't even smell of the fire. Their God sent an angel to rescue them, said the king. Their God is a great God. No one can say anything bad about their God. Wow, that was a really exciting story, wasn't it? A little bit scary too. Fire is very dangerous and we shouldn't go near it, and only adults can be in charge of a fire. Well, that king, Nebuchadnezzar, what a name. Lots of long names today. He didn't like it when Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego refused to worship his pretend god, the golden statue, and instead they worshipped their real God. They wanted to stay close to their God, the real God, and by doing that together, it helped to make them a little bit stronger and a little bit braver. Sticking close with our friends who also know Jesus can really help us to stay close to Jesus too. My best friend is Jesus, but I also have lots of other friends, and many of them know Jesus and love Jesus as well. My friends help me when I have questions. They pray for me when I need it, and sometimes they can even share messages that they feel God has given them for me. I remember once when I was feeling very scared, very sad and alone, a friend said that God had said to them that he just wanted to give me a hug, and he loved me so much. Hearing that message made me feel so much better. Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, those 3 friends from the fire, they all loved God more than anything. And together they really trusted him, even when things were very difficult and scary. Our friends can help us to stay close to Jesus in our race with him. It might have been a long time now since you saw your friends from church. Hopefully we'll see each other again soon. And as well as our friends in church, we also have family who love Jesus and can help us to be close to Jesus too. Thinking of those 3 friends in the fire that day, it helps us to remember when we have friends and family who love Jesus living around us each day, they can help us to stay close to Jesus too. And then maybe when we need it, we can be a little bit stronger and a little bit braver as well. Episode of KidsTV. Ginger, what's the matter? Oh, I really miss my friend Ringo. Oh yeah, he's been working very hard, hasn't he, with KidsTV? Yeah, but it's thanks to him, you know, that I'm here today. But I miss him and I haven't seen him for a very long time. Oh, maybe we'll see him soon. Anyway, boys and girls, spend some time this week thanking God for your friends. Bye. Bye.